Hi everyone, welcome to Production and Operations Management, Chapter 9. Let me just start like you. Chapter 9 is all about layout strategies. And in Chapter Supplement 7, we have seen the theory of constraints and we have provided a quick introduction to assembly lines. And you have seen the bottleneck analysis as well. Chapter 9 is going to continue with the same idea when it delivers the product layouts, where the product layouts such as the subway assembly line or an automotive assembly line, etc. But chapter 9 also discusses about the process layouts, where I just want to provide some quick introduction. So here I have just downloaded some pictures. The first one is a layout for Wegmans. As you can see, Wegmans has a rectangular area that the company has to put all the departments in. And if you look at it, Wegmans will try to locate these products in such a way that they will try to maximize the total distances that the customers traveled in the store. So if a person needs always buys, and most customers always buy a bread along with an egg. So what they do is they will put the bakery somewhere here, and they will also put the dairy products somewhere at the corner. In that case, the customer has to travel from this bakery aisle to the dairy aisle, and then the customer, whenever a customer just walks one more step in the store, the probability of the customer purchasing a product will go up. So in that case, the company will increase the profit by having the customers visiting around the store. The same idea can work for a shopping mall as well. As you can see, if customers visit Macy's and they also want to visit JCPenney afterwards, they have to just go through the whole shopping mall, and when they go through, then they will just enter into some other stores and they may purchase some other products as well. And one thing about this is it differentiates from product layout is that not all customers visit all the stores here. And for example, the customer, a male customer may just come in and enter into one store and then maybe go to Starbucks and have coffee. But a female customer will just go to Macy's, A, C, E, F, G, H, I, K, M, N, O, P, etc. They will just go all around. So the same thing is true for the Wegmans example. And for Wegmans kind of stores or the businesses, what they do is they looked at the receipts and they try to analyze if the customers are buying some products in pairs or maybe associated with others. So they do some association rules techniques, and what they do is they, for example, let's just take a look at here. If they can identify that the milks and eggs and the bread are all sold together to most customers, then they will try to put the locations of these products far away from each other to increase the travel distance. But the same idea does not work for hospitals, right? If you look at here, the hospital, think about this. If a person comes to emergency, the chances are that the person will also visit the radiology department, and they may also visit the lab. And if you look at here, the emergency and radiology departments are put together. So that means most customers are going to visit these two together. That's why they put them together. And the lab is also a frequent visit from emergency, but maybe not as frequent as the radiology department. And they put all this together, but radiology is just adjacent to emergency. Lab is a little bit farther away. Here, the objective would be to minimize the total travel distances done by the patients. And then the floor 2, then the other departments of the hospital will be located because they are not directly related to the emergency department down. So For a hospital, you may want to minimize the total travel distances, but for a shopping mall or for a grocery store, you may want to maximize the total travel distances. So what you need to do is there is a couple of examples, some problems related to this you are going to work on dealing with the process layouts. Also, there are some problems dealing with the product layouts, the assembly lines. That's going to be an extension to the bottleneck analysis that we have done in chapter supplement 7. Thanks for watching.